Hello everyone, this is Sir Hill Valenzuela Jr. of SDOQC New Era High School. Welcome to another Math 21 with Sir G. Another grade 10 lesson to be discussed. Without further ado, join me. So let's proceed. In today's topic, we're going to discuss percentile for group data. Percentile are the 99 points which divide a distribution into 100 equal parts. So for example, the second percentile, which is denoted by p sub 2, separates the lowest 2% from 98%. Alright? Okay, so here are the formula for the percentile. Okay. So p sub k is equal to the true lower limit plus a quantity of kn over 100. So if you could notice, guys, the denominator is 100 since we are talking about 100%. No? The root word of percentile is percent, and of course it should be subtracted to the cumulative frequency, right, to be divided into the frequency where the lower limit is located, and of course we multiply to the class interval, just like what we did on quartiles and deciles. Okay, alright, so again, p sub k is percentiles, where k is from numbers 1 up to 99. L, of course, is the true lower limit. N is the sample size. Capital letter F is our cumulative frequency. The small letter f is a frequency where the lower limit is located, and of course I is the interval. I know you are very familiar in this matter. Okay? Alright, so let's solve. Posing here is the scores distribution plus its frequency. Alright, so let's get the cumulative frequency. Again, simply copy this value 4, then you add 5, that would be 9. Again, add 12, so that would be 21, plus 10, that would be 31, plus 11, 42, plus 6, that would be 48, sorry, and plus 2, that would be 50. So that's how to complete your cumulative frequency table. Okay, again, the last value on the cumulative frequency is always equal to the number of your sample size. Okay, so let's deal with our formula. Okay, so in here, guys, we are looking for the value of p30. That's why our k here is 30. Alright, so kn over 100. Again, you are very familiar with this formula. Of course, the capital letter F is for the cumulative frequency, small letter m is for the frequency where the lower limit is located, and I is on the class interval. So again, after stating the pattern, we are ready to find the value of our kn over 100. Okay, because this is our basis for the cumulative frequency. Alright, so our k is 30, plugging in that, and our sample size is 50. Then of course 3 times 5 is 15, so 1500 over 100 is equal to 15. And take note that the cumulative frequency should not exceed 115, so that's why we choose 9. And of course, to look for the frequency where the lower limit is located is just one step higher on the level of the cumulative frequency, which is 12 in this case, and our lower limit is 25, to be subtracted by 0.5 to get the true lower limit, which we're going to use the formula. So we plug in the true lower limit 24.5 to the formula. So and we are now ready to solve for p of 30. So 24.5 plus, of course, the value of Kn over 100, your cumulative frequency, which is 9, and your frequency, where the lower limit is located, 12 times the class interval 5. So let's simplify. So we have 24.5 plus, of course, 6 over 12 is equal to 1 half divided by 5, that is 2.5 plus 24.5. So therefore, our P of 30 is on the 27th position. Okay, I hope that is clear. So let's proceed on P of 50. So again, let's do the drill. So your K is 50, K here is 50, alright? Okay, so plug using the getting the value of Kn over 100. So let's plug in the value. So your K is 50, your N is 50. Of course, the sample size is 50, that's why. And of course, we are going to divide it to 100 since we are in percentile. So 5 times 5, that is 25. So 25 hundredths over 100 is equal to 25. Again, take note that the cumulative frequency should not exceed the value of Kn over 100. That's why we choose 21. And from there, just go up one step higher to the left of the cumulative frequency to get the frequency where the lower limit is located, in this case 30, to be subtracted by 0.5 to get the true lower limit, which is 29.5. Then after doing so, we're going to plug in that value to the formula, and we are now ready to get the value of P of 50. So P of 50 is equal to 29.5 plus, of course, your value of Kn over 100, that is 25, minus your cumulative frequency, 21, and the frequency where the lower limit is located, which is 10, times your class interval 5. So 29.5, bring it down. Then simplifying, so 25 minus 21, that would be 4 over 10, or 2 pips, alright? Then 2 pips times 5, that is equal to 2, so 29.5 plus 2, that is 31.5. So therefore, P of 50 is on the 32nd position. And of course, finally, we are looking for P of 80. Alright, again, let's do the drill. This is your K. Just plug in that to your Kn over 100 minus your cumulative frequency divided by the frequency where the lower limit is located times the class interval. Again, the first thing first. So let's solve for Kn over 100. So your K is 80. Just plug in that, and your N is 50 over 100, so that is equal to 40. Take note that your cumulative frequency should not exceed 40. That's why we use 31. And again, one step higher, then we will get the value for our frequency where the lower limit 35 is located, to be subtracted by 0.5 to get our true lower limit, which is 34.5. Then plugging in all the values, alright, our Kn over 100 is equal to 40. The cumulative frequency is 31, and the frequency where the lower limit is 11, and the class interval is 5. Then let's simplify. So 34.5 plus 40 minus 31 is 9, 11, 9 over 11 times 5. So pressing that to your calculator, then we will arrive at 4.09 plus 34.5. So that would be in total of 38.59. So therefore, P of 80 is located at the 39th position. Alright. And to conclude, guys, our P30 is 27, P of 50 is 32, and P of 80 is 39. So I hope you got all of these correctly, but if not, don't feel bad. Just do the drill, pause the video, rewind, rewatch, then try to use your pen and paper and scratch paper, then the magic is yours. Alright? Okay. So therefore, it's your time to do some actions. So here is your problem, guys. Okay, sorry for the hanging of my computer. Okay, technical difficulties. All right, so again, if you need to review the lesson, we always pause the video, no? Then use your pen and paper. That's the best thing that you can do. Okay, here we go. Here is your problem. So, below is the frequency distribution of the ages of 50 faculty members. So let's determine P of 25, P of 55, and P of 95. Of course, you complete the cumulative or the frequency table. Okay? So I will give you 20 minutes. So please pause the video for 20 minutes. Then go back for the answer key. Okay? And your 20 minutes is gone. So here are the answer key. So our P of 25 is equal to 30.46. So therefore, the P of 25 is on the 30th position. P of 55 is on the 36th, and P of 95 is 45. So again, if you did not get all these answer correctly, you may always pause the video, rewind, rewatch, then the real practice makes you perfect. Even though there are no perfect person, no? But at least you will perfect the skill. Okay? Take note that mathematics is a pen and paper skill. Do not cut the process. Okay? Alright. So until our next kwentuhan, this is Sir G. So if there are some question, let me know. Contact me to our GC guys. Thank you and keep safe. See ya.